Hello everybody, Slip MCOC back here for another video on Marvel Contest of Champs. Today I thought would be a great time to go ahead and do an account tour. I've been thinking about it for some time. I know a lot of people are going to be doing it around the 10-year mark. I've never really done one before, but not only to show you where I am in my roster and game progress, but also to kind of take a snapshot of my account before the upcoming Cyber Weekend deals. You know, those are only a few weeks away. They're coming up here in the end of November. And the in-game anniversary celebration and banquet in December. This year is often full of like account changing deals, some of the best offers of the year. Then you throw in the 10-year anniversary and this year's finish of the contest. Expectations are high. You know, we hope to see Kabam loosen up the reins on some of the items, rewards, store updates, you know, things that are going to keep folks engaged and playing the game for hopefully another 10 years. Grab yourself a beverage, sit back and enjoy the tour. Alright, so I guess the best place to start here would be with the summoner profile. My current rating, I have 1,371 champs, 6.7 million base hero rating, and a 24/6 summoner prestige with a champion prestige is 23.3, relic prestige 13.23. I guess that's coming from Count Nefarious, now my top champ, rank 3, Sig 100. Yes, I put a lot of my Saga gems, Sig Stones, into him instead of using them on Mr. Sinister like everybody else. I've been playing the hell out of Nefaria. I love that champ. He's highly sustainable. He might not be the fastest in Battlegrounds. That's probably why you're not hearing a lot of hype around him. But in Quest and War and stuff like that, definitely a great champ. My top 3 champs right there, based on this current masteries, is those 3 right there. Rank 3 Atuma, rank 3 Jugs, and rank 3 Domino. So I do have some of the champs that everybody loves and adores as chase champs. But my top relic is Gamora, rank 2. I don't think they have the rank 3 materials out yet. Let's see relics. So Gamora is my top 3, rank 2. Rank up, yeah, that's what it is. That's what's holding us back is the tier 4 basic alloy. I don't think you can currently get those anywhere, but maybe we'll see those come out here very soon. So there's my top 4 relics, and we'll kind of go through the relics after we go through the rosters, but Gamora is definitely my top relic, and I'm still kind of chasing the Spidey. I think he is the max relic prestige. Yeah, Spider-Man, Gamora, then Gambit, Wolverine, and Black Widow. So those top 5. So yeah, there's your top 5. This is the 6 websites I use too: Aunt May, the Play Store, forums, and this new one here, Khonshu's Ankh, MTC. He's got a lot of good information on here. I use it for like you click on some of the counters. I use it to find duels and things like that. It's kind of a great resource here as well. If you use it on your phone with Google, it'll translate it. Let's just say you're looking for a counter for the Serpent, a recommended counter to Serpent. It's going to give you some suggested counters and some tips. Definitely worth looking into. But those are basically the 6 resources I use. I'll put them down, the link in the description, and y'all can take a look at it. Maybe we'll review some of those other sites and tools. What tools do you use? Let me know. Put down. Maybe there's one I'm not using I should be using. I definitely need all the help I can get. But sure, share that with the community. Put a comment down there, and we'll share those links. So back to the tour. On the profile here, so basically that's where I'm at. I sometimes get the sigil. Sigil's a whole nother video. Right now it's just not very there's not very much value in it for me at my level for my account right now. So when we go here, this is duels. I don't really do duels anymore. This way back when the game started and duels were a thing, and you see all your wins and all those stats have kind of went to the wayside. Don't really matter so much. Even Alliance War MVP, I've gotten it a couple times, but I'd say I'm average at War. It's like I die once in a while, probably a couple times a season. Sometimes sometimes a couple times a war, depending on depending on what if I made mistakes. Sometimes mistakes were made, but right now I've been in a lot of alliances where it really wasn't a sign, or there's certain people that would take the fights, or I just never really haven't been in a competitive alliance. For the most part, I've been a casual player. I've been a casual player off and on for the entire time of the contest. PvP streak, my highest streak was 342 back when the first year or two. That was very early in the game, because I only played arena maybe the first year and a half, 2 years tops. My first champ that I ever got in arena was a 4-star OG Daredevil. Yeah, that was my first champ. First event quest I was in was Ultron's Assault, I want to say, somewhere around there. Now, just to give you a little context, when I started the game came out in 2014, and I actually started this exact account I started for my 4-year-old kid. He's my youngest of 4, but he was highly active on the tablet and stuff, and we were putting kids' games and stuff on there to keep him occupied. We came across the Marvel Contest of Champions. We put it on there, and me and him kind of playing it together, helped him create the account. I actually created the account in his name, in his real name, because I didn't know it was going to show up in the game. But that's a whole nother story. But it actually started out spinning crystals. It was all about just playing the game to get more crystals so he could spin them, because he would get so excited spinning crystals. So I would play and collect all the crystals so that he could open them. And then we would open them together, and he'd put them in the spinner at 4 years old, and he'd be jumping up and down so excited, and he'd say, "Wow, we got a new dude, And every time we got a duplicate, he'd be like, duplicate." But yeah, here we go. And so what started as an account to occupy my child became highly addictive for me. And then as a couple years went by, the first year or two, he started getting less and less interested. I'm like, "Hey buddy, we got some more crystals. We can see if we get some dudes." And he's like, he's already on to other things. And then before I knew it, all my kids were in sports, little league, football, basketball, volleyball, all those things. So the more I found myself needing a pastime, the more I played arena and Marvel Contest of Champions.